Yo guys, OCP here and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm back. And yeah, sorry, as you may have seen, I hope I've caught a tan a little bit, but I have been away. But yeah, it was kind of like bad timing in a sense that I couldn't upload the videos I wanted to about the World Cup. But today we are back with World Cup and Chill. Now it is the eve of the World Cup final, so you know what, we're not going to be talking, we'll talk about the World Cup final at the end. Today we're going to talk about England and what happened in the semi-final. So, England versus Croatia. England won, Croatia 2 after extra time. So, basically, Trippier, he has never taken a free kick for Spurs that I know of before. And he suddenly starts taking free kicks for England. I know he's an amazing crosser of the ball. Did not know he had that in his locker. An amazing free kick right at the start of the game to put England 1-0 up. And everyone was there. Well, everyone was watching like we are in dreamland. We are in cruise control. Few minutes in, 1-0 in the semi-final. Trippier's just the third Englishman ever to score in a semi-final. And with Lineker and... oh gosh, I'm going to get grilled because I don't know this. But yeah. And then yeah, we were in cruise control. Literally, I don't know where Croatia was the first half, but they couldn't handle us. The wing-backs were pushed forward the first half. We was putting Croatia under pressure. They were the ones that were misplacing passes. And we were absolutely... we wasn't exactly dominating, but we was so safe and secure. Kane did miss a chance that he should have squared to Sterling, but I don't blame him. He is top scorer at the World Cup. You cannot say that another top striker would have scored that, because what other top strikers at the World Cup have turned up? Not many. So yeah. Anyway, not gonna talk about Spurs, because this is not an opportunity to defend Spurs. Spurs players have scored in every knockout England game, so they can't be blamed. I don't know what... I don't think... I think the midfield and attack scored one goal, which was Lingard, outside of Spurs. That was it. But yeah, forget Spurs. This is about England as a team, and I love how, while England's on... I'm a Spurs fan, right, and I don't like any other club, really, to be honest. But I'm telling you, I love how in the World Cup everyone's got a motive and everyone comes together. It doesn't matter what club you support. And yeah, we're all in it together for England. And yeah, certainly we needed each other at the end, because Croatia got an absolute rocket up their arses at half-time. And yeah, they were a complete different team. They started knocking the ball about proper, spreading it wide and getting overlaps with their fullbacks, which meant our fullbacks, because we play three at the back, yeah, then we've got the wing backs either side. When they're attacking, it's all good, then we're the ones dominating the game. When they're not doing that, we're the ones playing catch up, we're the ones defending the whole time. We're not dominating the game. Croatia, they were shocked, but then second half they knew what they were doing. Their manager drilled it into them at half time. They knew exactly what they were doing when they came out for the second half, and they pushed us back. And I don't remember us doing a thing in the second half. I think someone might have had one chance, but I don't remember us doing any kind of damage to Croatia. We got pushed back, and then inevitably one time the defence switches off, and that was always going to happen, and they were definitely overdue a goal by that time. And yeah, unfortunately, there you go, extra time. Now, Croatia had played 2 extra times in their knockout round of 16 and quarter-final. So I thought they'd be the team that would tie first. Unfortunately, that was not the case. England started to tie first. Croatia really showed their stamina. They made the right subs at the right times. Everything just seemed to fall their way from the second half onwards. And yeah, England, in the end, it looked like a step too far. But I don't think it was a step too far. I think the players genuinely and the fans did believe we could do something special here. But unfortunately, in extra time, there's not many goals scored in extra time. I did think it would go penalties after it goes extra time, but straight at the second half of extra time, the ball literally falls to Mandzukic perfectly on a plate, and he slots it in. Our defence fell asleep yet again. Unfortunately, that's the first time our best possible England team's actually done that. Gareth Southgate, I think the whole nation loves him now. I don't think he could have done any more. He really did try and make the right subs at the right times, and throughout the whole tournament, he got the lineup spot on every game. There's literally nothing more we could have done. It's just a learning process, and I really wanted it to be the year because I've never seen anything like it. First time in my lifetime I've seen England do this well and the nation come together so well. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Croatia go through to their first World Cup final. It was their first semi-final, now their first final. Standout players in the England team. First mention, definitely, I'm not going to mention a Spurs player first. I'm going to mention big old squarehead Harry Maguire. He did an amazing job in defence. He did hold the defence together because Stones and Walker always have that mistake in them. Maguire was solid throughout. He got goals. He was a threat. He did a defender's proper job, and that is just when the ball's in the air, he gets up and heads it with his big head. That is what we love. And yeah, even I was singing Harry Maguire chants. I didn't think I would do that at the start of the tournament. Second mention, the most consistent player potentially at the whole World Cup, Kieran Trippier. His crossing's amazing. We all knew that already, but no one knew the Bury lad. We signed him from Burnley. He's from Bury, but we signed him from Burnley for 3 million, and that is an absolute snip. Don't know what it'd be worth now, but he is potentially, well, the best performing defender at the World Cup, surely. And yeah, I can't rate him highly enough, and he's only going to get better. All the Spurs players have performed well at the World Cup, in my opinion. We had 9 players out of 12 that we took that made it to semi-finals. And yeah, France, Croatia, let's just put it this way, at least one, well, yeah, it's only going to be one, but one of the best Spurs players of all time are going to be lifting the World Cup at the end of it. Either Modric or Hugo. I will say I want Hugo, even though Croatia are the underdogs. Hugo because he's the captain of France, which means a Spurs player will lift the World Cup if France win. That would be a great moment for Hugo, and he does deserve it because he's stuck by us. Even through bad times 4 or 5 years ago, he was there. He could have been at us 1 or 2 years and just jumped ship straight away, because at times he saved our arses so many times. And yeah, I can't give him enough praise, and he really does deserve some glory at the end of all of this. At times he did look too good for us, at times. So yeah, overall with England, I think we have exceeded expectations. Of course, in the short term, I was so deflated after the game, coming out of the pub up London and just seeing everyone just down. Some people still singing great, lovely. Everyone clapped the team, but everyone's still down. Because everyone truly did believe that it could have been our year. I know the banter with it's coming home and all that, but seriously, I don't want to hear them 3 words for 4 years now. And yeah, that is that. But yeah, in conclusion with England, I would say above expectation. Short term disappointment, raw disappointment. But long term, we can be proud of our nation. We've put us back on the right track, And yeah, I couldn't be prouder to be English, to be honest, after that. At the start of the tournament, I said that England would be quarterfinals, and I would take that because then I thought we'd go out to Germany, but we all know what happened to them. Also, my predictions at the start of the World Cup, can I just say, Spain, Germany and Brazil, I thought were the main three, the big three that were going to be there. They all disappointed me, and yeah, of course, at the start of the World Cup, I clearly didn't know what I was talking about, but you know what? That's football. Football is unpredictable. That is why everyone tunes in for the World Cup, and that is why we love football. It's so unpredictable, and the Premier League, I can guarantee next season is going to show why it is the most unpredictable and best league. Yeah, that is that. I think I've covered everything. I will do a review of the World Cup and the World Cup final. After the final, I think France are going to win the final 3-1. I think they're just going to be too much for Croatia. Croatia have a great team. It is the best team they've ever had. Their midfield is stacked. Lovren, I hate the guy, but he's alongside Sternic, who is very, very good. And don't be surprised, little next big thing, don't be surprised if he gets a big move in the next few years. But yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.